Hey there everyone, this is Steve K here with you all once again with more videos. Whoops, let me turn it down a little bit. This next gameplay that I'm going to be doing is on the Sega Genesis, and it is Clue, or it's based off the Parker Brothers board game, but I'm filming these once again, as you know, because of poor quality on one of my cameras, but I figure I'd just do it again. Yep. And I have one Skype guest with me, and that is Nick Bishop. Now, of course, I will be Colonel Mustard, and we'll have some more players. We'll have Miss Scarlet, and let's let's give Mrs. Peacock a try, because I think the last one I had Professor Plum in it. So, let's change up a little bit. Now my cards as well, Miss Scarlet, Mrs. White, the rope, dining room, and wrench. So I can pretty much go everywhere except the dining room, so let's play. Miss Scarlet, I believe, will go first. That's a 2. My turn. That's 6. And I'm not going to try and mess up and when I roll the dice, as I accidentally said spin the dice, but I meant to say roll the dice. More like spin the wheel. Another 2 for her. Look at my cards once more. Dining room, okay. Alright, roll. 3. Now into the lounge. Let's try Professor Plum with the, if I can slide it, the revolver. Let's see. The knife was in the lounge, and there you go, that's your first clue. Oh darn, we have a clue. I can't put it in my handy dandy notebook. Well, Mrs. White is, excuse me, I forgot whose turn it was, but they're saying Mrs. White with the rope in the conservatory, and the candlestick was in the conservatory. Okay. It was Mrs. Peacock, I forgot whose turn it was. That was Miss Scarlet. A 1. I'm going to take the secret passage to the lounge, the conservatory, excuse me, I'm in the lounge, and I'm going to say Mr. Green with the candlestick, because the candlestick is in the conservatory, as we know. Oh, well, there's Mr. Green. Well, Mr. Green has a weapon, but it's not the candlestick, it's the wrench. Okay. That's it for that. Mrs. Peacock is going to go to the lounge. It's going to say me, Professor Plum with the lead pipe in the lounge. I know I have the lead pipe in my cards. I don't have the lounge. Nobody had the lead pipe. Okay. Miss Scarlet, once again, she has yet to go into her room. This time she will. She rolls a 4 and she's going to the lounge. I'm going to say Mrs. Peacock with the knife. Now, as far as I remember, I think the knife is in the lounge. And there is Mrs. Peacock. Mrs. Peacock had the revolver. Clues, clues, clues everywhere. Let me see. Let me try a suggestion. Try something different. Let's say Professor Plum with, I know this is going to be wrong, but I'm just going to say Professor Plum with the rope. Just taking a suggestion. The rope was in the dining room. So far, weapons are everywhere. Like the candlestick was in the conservatory, I think, and a knife was in a lounge, I think. And Yeah, weapons everywhere. Now we're saying Miss Scarlet with the rope in the dining room. I know I should be making notes of this, but I'm just keeping track of it in my head. There is Miss Scarlet. She's in the kitchen. Man. She is going to take a suggestion. Professor Plum with the rope in the dining room. As far as we know, the rope is in there. There's Professor Plum dropping his papers and picking them up, and Professor Plum had the knife. Oh, okay. Okay, let me try an interrogation. Professor Plum with a knife in the lounge. Lounge was quite warm. It was cozy enough for a nap. A long nap. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. Suddenly grabbed the knife. That's an interesting possible scenario. Well, that's it, folks. I got it. Accusation. Professor Plum. Knife. Lounge. Game over. And yada yada yada, same thing, quite cozy and enough for a long, long nap. Pretended to study his notes, just doing nothing, just standing there, grabs the big old knife. He was so frustrated, he did that. Yeah. And he gets arrested. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. We don't care, you're going to jail. Ha! Victory is mine! I knew it all the time. Yep. And that's it, folks. So I win with that game of Clue. That didn't really go too long. It was only about 7 minutes. But thank you for watching this gameplay of Clue. Hope you all enjoy. So please like, comment, and subscribe. It is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And I'll see you all with more videos.